In case you were unaware, this is me. Now, before I was so rudely interrupted, what I was going to say was, this was me on December 31st, 2020, the last day of the year and the last picture I took of myself. And on that December 31st, I was wondering what my New Year's resolution would be. And after spending some time hanging out with my friends, the clock struck 12, and I think I knew what I needed to do. And just like that, the 30-day mile challenge was born. Today is January 1st, and I'm going out for my first run of the year, and hopefully of very many. I'm going to try to do a minimum of a mile every day. And this is where I began. Just finished 2 miles. Quick disclaimer, I didn't know I'd be running a mile every day. I thought I'd just be running every day, and so that's why I ran 2 miles on the first day.
Oh, idiot.
And yeah, so average pace of 8:08 for the 2 miles. I'm pretty pleased with it. My splits were 8:11 and 8:09, which I think's pretty consistent. And then the average pace is 8:08 because that 0.15 I was kind of chugging at like 7:40 something. And so I'm pretty pleased with that being my starting point. And so I'll run again tomorrow and let you know how it goes. And so I ran on that day's tomorrow, and then on that day's tomorrow, and then on that day's tomorrow, and that day's tomorrow, and that day's tomorrow. And next thing you know, it's January 31st, I've run every day, and I'm editing this video. But let me let you in on a little secret. The secret is that the challenge almost died on the second day. Why, you might ask? Let me explain. So day 2, so when I was thinking about this challenge on New Year's Eve, I didn't really think about the weather and how that might play a role in my running. Because today, it's snowing a lot. So I'm gonna go out and try to run a mile. I have spikes here if I need them. And so I'm just gonna run up and down my road a couple times and try to get the distance in. But day 2 of the challenge, here we go. Today's run is done. 1 mile, or 1.08, hit 8:01 pace. That's great conditions out here. Lovely day for a run, you know, and so. And then I started talking about how I felt so motivated that I was able to get out there and blah, 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 blah. Nothing that interesting, and I talk way too much. And guess what?
Nobody cares! Nobody!
So instead of you listening to me talk about how every run went after my run, let me just explain how the month went. It's day 3 of running. This is what we're working with today. It's almost as bad as yesterday. Done my 1 mile for today. I'm paced for 7:29. I don't know if it was the spikes that helped me improve so much over yesterday. Day 5. Ouch. Good run today, 7:40 for 1 mile. 1 mile, 8:31. Day 7, 7:44. And just like that, my first week of running was over. So over the course of that week, I had run 8:08, 8:05, 7:29, 8:40, 7:57, 8:31, and 7:44 for an average time of 7:56 per mile. And when graphed out, this shows a slightly positive trend, which meant I wasn't improving. But let's just say the trend did not continue into next week, because my next week looked a little something like this. My nose is really red, but 6:52 for 1 mile. It's really cold, really cold. Today for 1 mile, 7:31. 1 mile done for the day. 6:59, how nice. 1 mile today, 7:19. I'm dead. That hurt. 7:03, nice and slow, 7:43 for 1 mile. And just like that, the second week of running was done. This week, with an average pace of 7:20 per mile, a whole 36 seconds faster than last week, we ran 7:54, 6:52, 7:31, 6:59, 7:19, 7:03, and 7:43 to round off the week. And then week 3 went a little something like this. We done 1 mile, 7:25 per mile. So this is what I'm working with right now. Whatever, I'm gonna just get it done. Surprisingly, it wasn't terrible. You know, I ran 8:07 for 1 mile, which is pretty slow from what I've been running, but I think if I ran any faster, I would have died. I've been challenged by my friend Don to run faster than 7:35. I am done for the day. 7:19 for 1 mile. Done with today's run. 7:20 for 1 mile. We're done for today. It was 7:18 for 1 mile. All right, I'm here at the track today to do my mile. I'm here with Evan and Riley. I'm currently their resident cinematographer, videographer for their workout. Catch it on Evan's channel. $6:32.
Chugging. How you doing, Roland?
Pretty good. It's freaking cold.
It's so cold.
I wish it warmed up, but
It's freezing.
not bad. I think I'm in shape to break 6 if I really tried. Thank you to Evan for getting footage. Thanks to Riley for being moral support. Done my run for today. 1 mile, 7:31. And just like that, the 3rd week of the challenge was complete. This week I had run 7:25, 8:07, 7:19, 7:20, 7:18, 6:32, and 7:31 to give us an average time of 7:21 per mile. And just like that, we were down to the last 9 days of the month. And they went like this. Hello. Hello. My tracking was off. And so the pace for it was 7:50, but this felt honestly more like a 7:30 pace. So today's run we're going to be doing indoors because it's like 20 degrees. This is a run that will live on in infamy in my mind. On this run, I think and I felt like I was running about 7:20 per mile. And my tracker said I was running about 22 minutes per mile until the very end where it said I was running like 8 minutes per mile. And so this ended up being tracked as about a 10-minute mile, which I knew was not right, so I chose not to include it in my calculations of my average paces. So this treadmill, terrible. 1 mile, done. 7:22 per. I just had an epic run. 1 mile, 7:01. I felt super good the whole time. And not only does the weather feel amazing, that run, 7:09 for 1 mile. Felt so easy. So I'm done today's run. I did 1 mile, 7:29. Just finished my run, 7:46 for 1 mile. My stomach hurt really bad that whole time. And so I will see you tomorrow for the last day. And just like that, it was upon us. The last day of the challenge. I would have to go all out, or forever would I hold my peace not knowing how much I improved over this month. So I formulated a plan, and this is how it went. Today I'm going to be running my last mile of the month. We'll be running it on a treadmill. I'm going to try to run a sub 6 mile. I haven't done it in a while, but I think I'm in shape to do it, so we're going to do it. We got some music playing. I hope we don't get copyright struck. We will be running here today. Here we go. Here we go. Get it going faster. And so, that's how the 1 mile a day for a month challenge ends. On day 30, 1 month, with a 5:51 mile. That's how it is. Right now I'm planning on continuing to run through February. I may not do a mile a day like I've done, but I'm definitely gonna have enough running in February, because this is pretty time consuming. But I'm also trying to get Non over there to do it with me, so I don't have to run alone, and so I can get him fit too. And I'm also, my goal for February is to build more strength, because I noticed I didn't have a ton of that, so I'm going to be doing more hill runs, more sprints, to really, you know, build my muscles more. So I think I'll do another time trial there, and we'll see what happens. So that is all. I really hope you enjoyed this. I will see you next time.
And just like that, the month was over. 30 days of 1 mile runs, gone and done. In just 30 days, I had gone from an 808 mile to a 551, and I think that goes to show you how much can be done if you just do a little bit every day. I'm really happy with how this turned out, and I will happily declare this month a resounding success. I'm very excited to see what the future holds, and thank you so much for watching.